We are at Bennett Park, west 183rd Street, Manhattan. The Fort Washington area. And I'm up here to show you something very sort of unique. It's just a small park, like. What you can see in front of you right now is it for this section, and then down the other end there's like a big playground bit for kids and stuff. Pretty small as park as far as New York City parks go, really, but it's very significant, and I'm about to show you why. There's a little plaque right here, as you can see. It says the highest natural point on Manhattan, 265 feet above sea level. I actually don't think it means this plaque, because if you look here where the plaque is, there's a bit of rock right next to it, which actually goes a little bit higher. So I'm going to walk at the top of this little bit of rock. The highest point of it seems to be about here, or here maybe. So I'm now standing on the very highest natural point on the island of Manhattan. Ta-da! This right here, the highest natural point on the whole island. There's the plaque again. It's the little sort of rocky bit area that it's on. So this is Bennett Park, west of 183rd Street. And don't do what I just did. Well, actually it wasn't really my fault what happened. I was on the train making my way up here, and I got to as far as about 137th, 138th Street, and the train suddenly stopped, and there was an announcement made that the train wasn't going any further because there was someone, an unauthorised person, on the train lines a bit further up, around 150th Street, something like that. So all trains between about 138th and 170th were stopped running, north and south, just all taken out of service. Well, the train was chocker and all, so everyone jumped off and waited for buses instead. Well, of course the bus can only hold so many, you know, and they're a lot smaller than the trains. So all the buses that were coming were just getting absolutely chock-a-block straight away. So I waited forever to get on the one I could get on, and I finally got on one anyway. And for some reason, like, I knew this was here, the West 183rd, but for some reason I had it in my head it was 163rd. So I jumped off the bleeding bus at 161st, and I got off and I thought, oh, I walk up a couple of blocks, 163rd, so I woke up and I had to walk right along West 163rd and that. I said, well, this is weird. So I stopped and asked a couple of people, and I said, Bennett Park? No, I don't know where that is. I'm like, hey, what? How can't you? So So eventually I gave up and I got my phone out and I googled it. Well, I checked my notes actually. I checked because I've got a book full of notes for what I'm doing and that. And I had 163rd written down in my notes for some reason. I don't understand that because I knew it wasn't that. I knew it was here. So anyway, I went to wait for another bus, but every bus that was coming was just chock-a-block with people who couldn't get on the trains. But I got on one eventually, like, and got up here, like, what a carry on, it's taken forever, absolutely forever. And I was thinking the day, it's getting dark now. I was thinking the daylight's it's gonna get too dark. What time is it? Put my phone upside down. 4:30. I must have started coming up here at about, oh God, 2 o'clock, something like that. What a carry on, what an absolute palaver, like. However, it's been worth it in the end. There you are, highest natural point on the island of Manhattan, right in there, Bennett Park. There's a little memorial here outside the park as well. It says, marks the site of Fort Washington, constructed by the Continental troops in the summer of 1776. Taken by the British after a heroic defence, November 16, 1776. Repossessed by the Americans upon the triumphal entry into the city of New York, November 25th, 1783. Erected through the generosity of James Gordon Bennett, I think that says. Gordon Bennett. I wonder if that's where that comes from. James Gordon Bennett by the Empire State Society of the Cons of the American Revolution, November 16th, 1901. I think that is. That's where the Fort Washington area gets its name, obviously. And just while I'm on about being up in this area of the city and that, if all you usually visit when you're here is sort of midtown Manhattan, if you don't come any further north, so you get up past, I don't know, for example, say 110th Street, further north. This is like round here and that, further north of the island from there is where you see all the banks and the hills. If all you ever do is hang around down midtown, there's no hills there, there's no steep hills or steep streets or anything there. But up here, well, there's quite a few. There's one down that side, obviously on the top of a bank here. This one's pretty steep, goes all the way down. It's steep. The streets leading up to here are all pretty steep. There's a huge bank of steps, just over there to get up here as well. But not just this area, but up in the Bronx and that as well, and other areas around northern Manhattan. There's some very hilly areas, believe me. And if all you're used to was walking around the very sort of flat, not hilly at all, midtown, be it for shock if you come up here and have a stroll about. Anyway, that's it for this video. It's just a nice short one, a little short one like. As you know, every now and then I like to try to be educational in these videos. So there, you've just learned something there. Highest natural point on the island. Right there, Bennett Park, west, 183rd Street. I gotta see if the trains are running again now. That was at least a couple of hours ago. They got stopped, and there's a subway station down here. So anyway, thanks for watching. Much appreciated.